So by eating around the clock, you're making yourself sicker. By eating at restricted periods of time each 24-hour day, you're actually making yourself healthier, and you are activating certain processes that can positively impact both weight, either maintenance or loss of weight.
Are you ready to unlock the power of time in your quest for health and fitness? Welcome to Biohacking Insights, where we delve into the science of optimizing every aspect of your physical and mental well-being. Today, we're exploring a topic that's not just a trend, but a lifestyle shift that's transforming lives: intermittent fasting. It's more than just a diet. It's a rhythmic dance of feast and famine that our bodies are inherently tuned to. Whether you're aware of it or not, each night's sleep is a natural fast, a pause in nourishment that every one of us experiences. But what happens when we extend that fast? How does it ignite fat loss and propel us towards our weight goals? Stay tuned, because not only will we unravel the benefits of intermittent fasting, but I'll also be revealing an exclusive biohack that's been a game changer for many in their weight loss journey. Let's dive in and decode the fasting phenomenon together. Intermittent fasting simplifies eating into a pattern of timed intervals, allowing our bodies to focus on health rather than constant digestion. It's not merely about skipping meals, but rather about eating in harmony with our body's natural rhythms. This approach has been linked to improved metabolism and weight control. By pausing food and drink intake a few hours before sleep and extending this break until an hour after waking, we give our bodies the rest they need. It's important to note that even beverages like tea or coffee can interrupt this fasting period. Overall, intermittent fasting is a powerful method to boost health and assist in weight loss, aligning with our body's design for optimal functioning.
If you look at the scientific literature on fasting, on time-restricted feeding, it's absolutely clear that the health benefits, not just the weight loss benefits, but that the health benefits from time-restricted feeding occur because certain conditions are met in the brain and body for a certain amount of time. And that gives us an anchor from which to view what eating is in terms of how it sets conditions in the body over time.
Time-restricted feeding, a practice that aligns with the body's innate rhythms, involves limiting food consumption to specific hours within a 24-hour cycle. This approach is most beneficial when the feeding window is scheduled between the active daylight hours rather than late at night, which can be detrimental to health. By confining eating to a particular phase of the 24-hour cycle, one can enhance lean body mass, accelerate fat loss, and improve various health markers. This method also ensures the synchronization of the body's genetic systems, fostering a consistent and regular circadian rhythm. The impact of eating and fasting on the body is profound, creating conditions that are crucial for overall health. The foods we consume dictate the rise in blood glucose and insulin levels. After a period of fasting, these levels naturally decline, and hormones beneficial for health, such as GLP-1, increase. Consuming meals at appropriate times within the 24-hour cycle is vital for health, as it promotes optimal gene expression in both the body and brain. Restricting one's diet to a specific stage of this cycle can yield significant benefits for fat reduction and muscle preservation. Furthermore, an essential aspect of intermittent fasting is to avoid any caloric intake, whether from food or beverages, during the first hour after awakening and 2 to 3 hours before going to sleep. This practice is instrumental in achieving weight or fat loss goals. When considering the optimal feeding window, it is advantageous to initiate the fasting period in the evening and extend it into the morning hours. Our bodies undergo numerous processes during sleep that facilitate tissue and cellular repair. One such process is autophagy, a biological cleanup that targets damaged or dead cells, predominantly occurring during sleep. Intriguingly, all forms of fasting seem to enhance autophagy, making it a powerful ally in the quest for health and longevity. This intricate interplay between fasting, autophagy, and health is not just a fascinating scientific fact, but also a practical tool for anyone looking to improve their physical condition.
Here are a couple of absolutes that you would want to consider. First of all, it pays off in the metabolic sense and in the health sense and in the weight maintenance or loss sense to not ingest any food in the first hour after waking, and potentially for longer. So I want to repeat that. One of the key pillars of intermittent fasting is that for the first hour after you wake up, and potentially for longer, to not ingest any food.
Determining the optimal timing and duration of your eating window is crucial when practicing intermittent fasting. For maximum benefit, it's recommended to commence your fasting period in the evening, extending it through to the morning. This means refrain from eating for at least 1 hour upon waking. To leverage the deep fasting state achieved during sleep, it's beneficial to delay breaking your fast until later in the morning, around 9 a.m. to noon, or even later, depending on your individual schedule and goals. While it may seem daunting to limit your meals to the certain part of the day, the health benefits of intermittent fasting and time-restricted feeding are significant. For optimal results, especially regarding sleep quality, aim to start your eating window between 10 a.m. and noon, concluding it well before bedtime, around 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Balancing your eating schedule with your sleep cycle is essential. Consuming food too close to bedtime can disrupt the fasting state associated with restorative sleep. By maintaining a disciplined approach, abstaining for food for 1 hour after waking and 2 to 3 hours before sleep, and adhering to an 8-hour feeding window, you can effectively support your weight and fat loss efforts.
You may have heard the old adage that if you take a 20 or 30-minute walk after dinner, that it accelerates the rate at which you digest that food. And indeed it does. Clearing out of glucose from your system can be accomplished through a number of different means, but light movement or exercise does increase gastric emptying time.
Adding a gentle post-dinner walk of about 20 to 30 minutes can significantly boost your digestive efficiency and speed up the transition from a fed to a fasted state. Physical activity, even mild, extends the time it takes for your stomach to empty, aiding in glucose removal. Without this activity, simply lounging on the couch or heading straight to bed after an 8 p.m. meal could delay entering a fasting state for 5 to 6 hours. A light stroll, however, can accelerate this shift, making it a vital step in managing glucose levels during the transition. Alternate day fasting has been recognized as a safe practice that can lead to substantial reductions in blood sugar levels and aid in weight loss. Time-restricted feeding, such as an 8-hour eating window, stands out as the most established and effective fasting method for most people. Studies indicate that time-restricted feeding under caloric restriction can preferentially target fat loss over other tissues. This is partly due to the decrease in the chemical CIDEC, which hinders fat breakdown, and the increase in hepatic lipase activity, an enzyme crucial for metabolizing fat for energy. These insights reveal that to maximize fat loss from body reserves, the most effective approach is to integrate time-restricted feeding with a diet lower in calories, ensuring that the weight you lose is primarily fat. As we wrap up, remember that time-restricted feeding or intermittent fasting is a powerful tool for enhancing health, promoting weight loss, and reducing body fat. To optimize the benefits, refrain from eating for at least 1 hour after rising and 2 to 3 hours before turning in for the night. Tailoring the 8-hour eating window to fit your lifestyle is key, and you can boost glucose management with simple activities like a post-dinner walk. If you found this video helpful and you're looking to further elevate your health journey, be sure to check out our next video. It dives deep into the impact of alcohol on your cells, organs, and overall health, providing compelling insights for those considering a break from alcohol. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please drop a comment below. Share how this video has influenced you and update us on your journey towards a healthier, leaner you. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any content aimed at unlocking your body's full potential.